You know, the way she dressed is not age appropriate. And I know some women gonna say, how she supposed to dress? She can dress whatever she want to. Now listen to me, man.
Started the Sean John clothing company and how he's an inspiration to his community. And then through Sob, she said, he inspired me, and talked about an experience in a speech that touched her that he gave a few years ago at an
Diddy, the baby oil booty bandit, is in Fort Dix prison right now, bragging that Donald Trump is going to pardon him at the beginning of next.
Diddy's mother, Janice Combs, is finally being revealed as the true mastermind behind Diddy's outbursts. She forced Diddy to take part in her own wild parties when he was only 12 and was involved in suspicious financial dealings, controlling Diddy from behind the scenes. Here is how Janice shaped Diddy into the person he is today.
I said Diddy mother might be the originator of the freak-offs. All right, so tomorrow Peacock is dropping. According to the Rolling Stone, the doc features an alleged childhood friend of Puff's, hip-hop producer Tim Dog Patterson. He alleged that Janice, Diddy's mom, would often throw parties at Diddy's childhood home. He says that during the parties, it wasn't uncommon to walk into rooms where adults was having sex. I mean, that was just their normal. And the doc, when talking about the parties, Tim says, verbatim, that's what we were privy to. This was what we were fed. Was it desensitized?
Allegedly, Janice used to host parties at her home, just like Diddy. And this was where Diddy was first introduced to sex.
Realize that, you know, he didn't get all this from his daddy, because he didn't know his daddy, even though they try to say his daddy was some big time deal in the whole 9 yards. You understand? He didn't get this from his daddy. You gotta realize, man, you know, his mother had a modeling agency, and it was alleged that it was also ladies of the night, a prostituting too, or these ladies was doing things other than modeling. So the apple don't fall far from the tree. Yeah, so now you gotta understand this, and looking at her and some of the stuff that he was saying, and their relationship has changed since I knew them, since I was around them. You understand? This man was talking about that his mother could take her palms and bend over and put them down on the floor. Not bend over, but she could stand straight up and put her palms on the floor, bruh. He's saying that about his mother. Who describes any of their mother action like that in a sexual way? And then, you know, I don't know how many dudes do kiss their mother in their mouth when they 50, 60 years old or something like that.
Gene Deal also told everyone that he believed there was more to Diddy's relationship with his mother than it appeared.
I'm looking at his mother and him on the couch, and both of them are getting IVs after one of the Diddy parties. Allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly because I wasn't there and I didn't know, but they showed them both getting IVs on the couch. So my whole thing about this thing is that I'm not saying that she was ever at a freak off, she was ever at that type of party, but you can't tell me Miss Janice Combs, who was always at the regular parties, didn't know nothing about the freak off parties. This is the same dude, bruh, that used to disrespect his mother. So I seen the love now that they have for each other only on film and camera.
Diddy kisses his mother on the lips. And according to Gene, this is not the only thing they do together. Diddy even boasted to his friends about how attractive his mother was and that he wanted to go to the strip club with her. In one video, he talked about how his mother moved seductively while dancing. What kind of son speaks about his mother this way?
My mom's good. Let me introduce you to my mom. Call Mom Dukes.
Hi.
She's getting a drip with me. She's hydrating. What's up, Mom?
Everything's good, baby. I'll be with you.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. Mom, freshly dipped though.
I never went back. I never went back. So she was dating young guys back then. So, that's her thing. The way she dressed is not age appropriate. And I know some women gonna say, how she supposed to dress? She can dress whatever she want to. Now listen to me, man. Nah. I ain't gonna have my mama around my friends or nobody with some me drawers on and talking about, she my mama. I don't give a I ain't gonna be talking about my mama is bending over, putting her palms on the floor with her white fingernails. So, listen, I'm just reminiscing and thinking back, man. I could see through their whole experiences and what they've done and how they've been towards each other, back and forth, this, that, and the third, that her son is right now is in the fight for his life.
Diddy's mother knew that Diddy was hosting freak-offs because she attended all the parties. Jean saw her there and noticed how Diddy acted with her. Janice was the one who taught Diddy how to do these things. Everything Diddy did he learned from his mother.
But why you believe she knew about the freak-offs?
Because one of the witnesses said she was there. And do you remember this, bro? Check it out. People tell off on themselves so much, man, and I don't understand when people don't catch it. Diddy has said this. He said, when I give a party, I have to have an ambulance outside of the house. Paramedics ready. That people have to take IVs. Remember the time that him and his mama kissed each other on the lips?
Yeah, I remember that video.
Do you remember that both of them was getting an IV at the same time?
Yeah, I did notice that, yep.
That's from the Diddy freak-off party. And I'm gonna say allegedly.
So let me ask you this. You knowing her at one point, you knowing her personally, is she the kind of person that, will be a part of a freak-off or no?
I think that she liked to party, and she party with young people. She's always been like that. She always copied or emulated Lil' Kim and Mary J. Blige, or they emulated her. The blonde hair, the nails, the high boots, the age-appropriate, inappropriate clothes.
Freddie P., an artist who used to work with Diddy, actually called his mother a monster. Diddy was not the one running things. It was Janice. She was the mastermind behind everything that happened. Everyone in the industry knows this. And guess who is planning to reveal it all? 50 Cent. Diddy's relationship with his mother and the way he was allegedly groomed is all being exposed in 50's upcoming docuseries.
Heard about how Diddy mom came out defending him? She made a comment saying that Diddy is not a monster.
Yeah, he not a monster. She is. But I don't want to go down. But she is. She's the fucking monster. Everything in her fucking name. She's the monster. She created that, and y'all gonna see on that Netflix. Y'all just check it out. I don't want to go there. Because a lot of people last time, people like, oh yeah, what I want to say about the Netflix thing, the reason why 50 Cent them, the reason I kept telling everybody to check out this shit, because that shit is so genuine to the point that he's not trying to compensate you. That's why I say they don't give me enough money. He not trying to pay you. He don't want your story to be led by, you know what I mean? He don't want nobody on there that's led by money. He wants you to tell the truth. He really trying to get to the bottom of something. And I was like, yo, that's a smart ass nigga. You get what I'm saying? Even though I might have wanted money, he looking at it like, nah, like, nigga, I don't want nobody on here that's motivated by money. I'm not paying, he might compensate, nigga, but he not trying to get nigga life-changing money for that shit. He's like, nigga, tell your story if it's real. Like, you know what I'm saying? The world we just want what's real.
During his sentencing, Diddy looked at his mother and apologized, saying that he had failed her as a son. Freddie P., however, says that the only reason Diddy turned out this way is because of what his mother did to him. Everyone around Diddy knew that his mother taught him to be like that from a young age. What he saw in his house and experienced daily is what he tried to recreate in his parties.
D gets to the mama. the satanic behind all this shit. It's her. It's her, bro. It's her. She is his, like, I can't even explain it, bro. She just ain't no, she the devil, bro. That's how I see it. She the devil. Janice Combs is the fucking devil. That bitch got everybody money. Yeah, man, I don't give a fuck what she talking about. Yeah, you go out there and tell me. Seeing her defend Diddy, like, sit your ass down. You the worst person. You the wrong one to talk. You got somebody that you, like, that's like R. Kelly coming to talk it up for you. Like, nigga, shut up. We don't need you. No, Diddy innocent. Man, shut up. Not right now. That's her. Shut your ass up. You the reason a man like he is.
You had any issues with her?
I don't like her. I ain't ever had no issues with her. I just don't like her.
That there was always things going on at Diddy's home, like Janice throwing wild parties. He said a younger Diddy was exposed to a lot, like all types of alcohol, reefer smoke, drug addicts were around. He was around pimps and pushers. Patterson says that was just who was in our house. People that attended the parties were from Harlem, from the streets. It wouldn't be a thing to mistakenly walk into one of the bedrooms and you got a couple in there butt naked. Sound familiar? Well, Patterson added, that's what we were privy to. This is what we were fed. Was it desensitizing us? I'm sure it was. Were we aware of it? No. That was just Saturday night. Well, it seems like Diddy, Janice's alleged parties were also the secret talk of the town. DJ Easy Lee Davis, who also grew up with Diddy, said he never attended Janice's alleged wild parties, but he heard rumors about what happened there. Diddy himself has previously been vocal about his early introduction to sex. He told Vibe magazine in '99 he lost his virginity at just 12 years old and frequently watched porn, trying to replicate the moves he saw. At this time, neither Janice nor Sean Combs have publicly responded to these claims.
Diddy, however, continued that pattern with his children. Diddy's sons, Quincy and Justin, were both involved with him and named in the many civil lawsuits filed against him. Allegedly, his sons were at the freak-offs and even helped Diddy find new victims. Jaguar is revealing all these allegations. She wanted the world to know that Diddy was the reason Justin and Quincy turned out the way they did.
And I'll say it again, especially with what is happening with Kim's sons. I'm so grateful that she doesn't have to witness any of this. Because this probably would have kept
stopping
any white Christian under scrutiny, Quincy being mocked and scorned, the girls now being implicated into home in the SA with their father by a girl who worked the white parties. Like, this is a lot. When you're dealing with the kind of narcissistic control freak that Diddy is, and you raise children under that, the financial abuse for all of them is probably the worst. Because there's no way they can make money without him. He has them locked in. And if he falls, who's gonna hire them? Who's gonna fund them? Who's gonna look out for them? No one. Right. No one. They're not fighting for their father. They're fighting for their survival.
Diddy is now involving his children to continue the violence he saw as a child. The harsh reality is that Diddy's children are just as bad as him. His sons are being sued for what happened at Diddy's freak-offs. If they lose any of these cases, they could face the same consequences as Diddy. They did not choose this, but they were forced into this life by the parents who were supposed to protect them, and they had no choice.